Hello again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard. And I am tempting fate because it looks like it might rain again. Also, I keep taking my glasses off. There we are. This is just start the show every time with taking my glasses off. So that's a big puddle of white paint, and I'm going to use an OXO omelet turning spatula. Still recommended by anybody who's ever bought one, especially because you can see the stuff in it. And this time I'm going to take a little bit more time and try and make sure that's spread all the way to the edge, just so I don't have to do it 4 times for the camera to make sure I have my whole edge covered. Because this time, as opposed to last time, which I just created an artwork, a wonderful tilted piece that was mostly puddle pours, a combination of puddle rings, or puddles, and went into an inversion container that sort of kind of worked that way, and I don't know, I just went about it and I tilted like a ring pour, but basically it was puddle pours with some dirty pour mixed in. And this time I want to do something really similar but with a lot more negative space, and I don't know if I'm capable of doing that, but I know I need a nice amount of paint on my background to let everything flow nicely, and that seems like a goodly amount. Finally, after 2 years, finally figuring out how much paint to use on my canvas. And always keep a nice damp studio rag, that way if you use spatulas like I do, you come back and they're not covered with crud. Alright, so now I think, oh boy, what do I think? I think I like black. And it's handy. And it doesn't matter what I put in there because it's going to start with black and white. And I think it's going to start with my Anita's metallic. I call it pearl. And I'm just going to get busy giving myself colors that I like. And I'm going to try this time to put some white in between, and then I'm going to use this other cup. Whoop, that's not, we don't want that in there. I have a rather long Floetrol worm. Oh well, never mind. And I'm going to use colors that I think will look really neat together. And some darker, I like the Prussian blue. I didn't use nearly enough black. Excuse me, there's something just fell in there. Oh well. And I want some of that, yes, I do. Some of that red. I haven't been using very much magenta today, and I think that would be nice. Right in there. And last but not least, there's that, and I have a bunch of gold. Where are you, gold? Right in front of you? I'm sure it's right in front of me. I am certain. I'm not seeing it yet, but it's got to be here. I want some pink too. You know what? I haven't used any pink today. Oh yeah, definitely. Cool. Now, I said I wasn't going to use as much paint, but look. I'm going to drag a skewer through that. And I'm going to put there's the gold. I remember why it's over to the side. It's over to the side because it had a double spigot. And maybe I could just leave the top off, but I'm more inclined to check. Get that thing that's in the tip out, except for I just put all kinds of nasty stuff in there. And now I can't put it back on at all. Okay, well, I've got other gold. That top's going in the bucket. I can't tip it badly. Okay, so I love this. That's an Art Minds. These are strange, strange colors, but it's okay. Because I'm a strange, strange artist. And I've got all of these other strange colors. I am going to look for and find, I see that thing in there, come out thing. my Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatulas again. And then I'm going to look at the colors that I've got that I can see and know that there will be all kinds of things I can't see that I could probably unearth with chain or by blowing on them. Whoa, really? Oh, it just has to happen. Once in a while. Just has to happen. Not so different. Que sera, sera. It'll probably make it look fabulous. But that does make me want to go ahead and give myself permission to cheer myself up with. Yes, no. Yeah, that'll help. That'll help make me happy. Alright, that's a lot of paint. Here's a piece of tubing in case I want it. We have introduced the accidental aspect to the art. I like how the black looks. I really don't want to lose it all. I need to cover that spot where that bottle fell in. Sometimes I like my oopses better than I like some other things on purpose. Not that often though. Okay. You know what? I kind of... Oh no, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if it actually needs help or if I'm just imagining that I've messed up too far to be helped. Ah, there's the edge catcher I'm looking for right there. So, this time, I'm just going to let everything go right down onto my edge catcher. And then I'm going to dump it right back in again. Because I can, the name of my book on the Amazon link under Show More under the video. Take that right off there. Maybe I'll go the other way. I think that's a good idea. That's a lot of paint. But I got a lot of things that I actually like a lot. That purple's not one of them though. Kind of want some black in there. I'm swallowing a lot of colors that I really liked. This might be the perfect one. I think I still have a balloon for balloon roll. Don't like that yellow at all. But it doesn't mean anything yet because I'm not done. I am just going to wipe the rest of that color right onto my edge catcher. Put my painting down again. I wonder what will happen if I do that. Looks like a big bunch of mud. I'm going to take it anyway. I'll let all this become something of an edge, covered edge. I am going to go ahead, give myself permission to take the paint I've dumped on there and the paint on my turntable or tile. Because I can. I love those ribbons. I really, really do. And I like those cells too, so let's see what happens. I'll bring my edge catcher back. Sorry about the void. I've got a very slippery painting, I want to tell you what. If I was looking for composition, I'm going to be looking a little harder. Definitely making some interesting patterns. And I think it's time to clean my hands off for a second before I choose which tool to go ahead. I'm going to put it right on the blade and see what happens. Now I said I have chain, and I could definitely see using that right about now. I wonder what would happen if I tried to get rid of that yellow with the chain. I might be able to improve things remarkably. So that's kind of neat, as opposed to this, which is still bothering me. I just don't like that yellow at all. And now I'm happy that it's gone. I love permission to use my ball chain. Pick it up slightly so I have a thinner tip. Still going to go over here. See what I can do to get rid of most of that yellow. A little bit goes a long way. I'm liking that a whole lot better now. And I've got 4 whole minutes left, so I can do all kinds of stuff. Do I still have a balloon? That is the question. I have a balloon. Neat. Let's do some weird stuff. Like we never do that. Let's use my favorite color. I don't want to put it down anywhere. I thought I would, but I don't. Alright, this is the other color I want right there. I want some blue, and I have some dark blue, and I never use my dark blue, and I really, really want some blue. It doesn't matter if you really want it or not, you can't have it, because it's not coming out of the top, and you only have one hand that's not holding a balloon. Okay then. I'm having it. Can't stop me. Yes, that's what I wanted. I still like the chain. I'm not sure that I'm not better with a skewer than I am with a balloon kiss, and that's a fact. I love this bronzy color. I mean, somebody's probably calling it brown, but I think it's gorgeous. And I'm just going to stick with my skewer because it's working for me very nicely. But it does make me want more of that turquoise that I'm in love with. In spite of the fact that there's some incredibly beautiful stripes up here that I might be sorry to see go. I'm going to be very cautious about my inclination to want to put any orange back in here. I kind of do, but it feels dangerous. Wipe off the tip of my skewer. It's nice to feel like you have enough time to do stuff. You know what I'm missing? I'm missing the secret ingredient is actually going to be black. I did a recent painting and I'm still in love with it. It's in the position of honor over my desk, which means somebody's going to want to buy it. That's the way that works. If I love it, somebody's going to want to buy it. Which reminds me, I do sell my artwork. I give lessons at the house in Spring Hill. I have a book on the Amazon link called Because I Can. The link is right under the video. It's in blue. If you look for it, you'll find it. I'm just going to add some layers with some waggles and see how that works. I did a painting the other day that didn't work out for me very well the way I wanted it to, but I did learn a few things on the way to getting where I got. And one of them was you can waggle some skewers to make them look very cloudy and like sort of like this little rope thing I just added in here. Makes me want to add some copper to the brown parts. I like that. So let's see if I like the copper still. I kind of think I will like the copper. Oh, I got a little piece of naked canvas. I got some paint I could dump in here. I'm loving the copper, actually. I'm still not loving that yellow as much. Come out. Not like that. You get what you get. Careful what you ask for, you might get it. I'll pick some of that up. Try and use it over here. Alright, so I'm loving all that. Really, I am. I think I might want some purple in a couple places. And I kind of like to use one of my Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatulas. So what didn't I tell you? Please give me a thumbs up. It helps the YouTube algorithm know where to place my videos so more people can find me. And if more people find me, I keep coming back. Yeah, that's a little dark for me now. Okay, so what do I do about that? I find my tubing. Ha! And I add some of the color I love back in. Wherever I need it. Which could be right here too. Yes, that's it, right there. And the only thing it's calling me is composition-wise. And that's better. That's making me happy. I see that I have a little blank canvas over there, and I'm not sure why. But I don't think it's anything that a little black won't cure, because I like it. Not just to fill in, but because I want the black there. Alright, I love you guys, and there's probably 80,000 of you by now. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for all the contributions that have kept me painting now, up until now. And there's a contest that runs for anybody who wants to contribute $10 or more on the end screens. And this month there is a choice of 2 paintings or a $160 credit and a signed copy of my book. If you ask nicely, I said. So, I am almost done. She said, everyone in the audience going, yeah, right. We know you better. I'm loving that, and I have not finished putting what I want in there as far as things to make it balance for me, but I'm not coming back for second part, so forgive me please, and know I love you. And look at the end screens of the video to find the contest, and donations are accepted through PayPal, Patreon, or Zelle. If you use Zelle, you need to give me your email address. Okay, Gesundheit. I like the fatter white line a lot. And I will be torching. I guess I'm just not done yet. So who knows what it'll look like when you see it again. I love you guys. I said that. I don't know what I'm saying. Just give me a thumbs up if you wouldn't mind. It helps me out so much. And shop the Amazon link at no added cost.